Okay, the first problem here is a Wheatstone bridge. In the Wheatstone bridge, this is the figure PQRS. The values of resistances of various arms are P is of 1000 ohm, Q is 100 ohm, and capital R is of 2005 ohm, and S is of 200 ohm. It's a given. Okay. The battery has an EMF of 5 volts and negligible internal resistances. Okay. The galvanometer has a current sensitivity of 10 millimeter per microamps and an internal resistance of 100 ohm. Calculate the deflection of the galvanometer and the sensitivity of the galvanometer of the bridge in terms of deflection per unit change in resistance. The question it is asked. What you have to do whenever the question it is asked, here I wrote directly, okay, because I will be knowing the values, so I wrote directly in the exam, or else while solving the problem first you write what are the given points. First have an habit of writing of that what all the things are given for us. They given P, Q, R, S. Write of those here. Solution P, Q, R, S. Then EMF 5 volts. E is given as 5 volts. Then sensitivity SB, that is 10 millimeter per microamps. Then internal resistance delta R is given as 100 ohm. First you write list of those, then start solving the problem. Okay. Here the construction is given. The resistance of unknown resistor required for the balance. Which one is unknown for us? Here PQRS it's given, but in the bridge, in the Wheatstone bridge, R is the unknown factor for us. Okay. For that reason, R is taken as R is equals to P divided by Q into S. That is equals to, what is our P value? That is 1000. What is our Q value? 100 into S is 200. Substitute PQS, then you will be getting R as 2000. Okay, here a simple calculation, 100, 2 zeros cancel off, you will be getting as 1000 into 2, 2000. But what we got is of R as 2000, but in the question what they given? They given as 2005, means there is a change for the actual value to the what they given. Okay, that's what we taken as delta R. Delta R is taken as what the given value, that is 2005, minus what is the actual value at balance condition what we'll get, that is of a 2000. What is the difference we will get? That is of a 5 ohms. Okay, understood why we calculated for the R only? Even though they given, it's not the actual value, they just by assuming they given. Okay, but we have to calculate by balanced equation for the R value, then take delta R. What is the difference you will be getting? That is your delta R. Then EMF E naught, total EMF. Okay, that is going to be equals to the given EMF E into R, the resistance R, divided by this will be in series, right? For that reason R plus S minus P another branch minus P divided by P plus Q. These two will be in a balance. When balanced condition, these two will be in a series. Okay, that's what we take on here. Okay, R divided by R plus S, P divided by P plus Q. Then substitute for E value, that is 5. R what you have to take? Here you have to take as a 2005. Then here 2005 plus 200 minus P is of 1000 divided by 1000 plus 100. Don't get confused which one you have to take. Just observe here. This is a balanced condition, but when you are going to find total EMF, you have to take with the what the given value. Don't get confused here. Okay. Then solve for this. What you will be getting? 1.0307 into 10 raised to minus 3 you will get. Then internal resistance of the bridge looking into the terminal B and D. According to the B and D terminal, what is the resistance I will be getting? The internal resistance of the galvanometer. That is R0 is equals to these two are for across B and D. These two are in parallel. Yes, and these two are in parallel. When I add these, you will be getting the resistance across G. That is R into S divided by RS. These two are in parallel at this node. If I take, right, at this node, R and S are in parallel, right? For that reason, RS divided by R plus S. Here at B terminal, here it will be P into Q divided by P plus Q. Substitute the value here, that is 2005, and S as 200, P as 1000, Q as 100. You will be getting as 272.8 ohms. Okay. Then this will be the resistance across the galvanometer. Then what is the current across the galvanometer? We have to find, that is Ig is equals to total EMF E0 divided by internal resistance of R0 plus G. Here it is given internal resistance from this internal resistance of the galvanometer, that is 100. That 100 you have to substitute here. E0 we got from this, and then divided by R0 is of this, then G is of 100. If you solve, you will be getting as 2.77 microamps. Then deflection, theta is given as SIRS, you can take as SI into IG. This across the galvanometer, okay, across the galvanometer, that is theta is equals to, we don't know the deflection, right? Theta we don't have, no, for that reason SI into IG. What is the SI? Here it is given as 10 millimeter per microamps. That's why it is taken 10 into IG is of 2.77. If you calculate, you will be getting as 27.7 millimeter. Then what is the sensitivity? Del theta divided by delta R. We got the theta, that is 27.7 divided by delta R is of, we already calculated, that is 5 ohms. Substitute here 5, you will be getting as 5.54 milliamps. This is how to calculate. First what you have to do? First find out what is the actual balanced equation. Then what is the delta R. Then find what is the E0 value, total EMF. Then go for internal resistance of a galvanometer. Then that is R0. Then current through the galvanometer IG. From these two you find out what is our deflection in the galvanometer, that is theta is equals to sensitivity into current. S is equal to theta divided by I actually, right? Here we taken as a theta is equals to SI into IG. Then sensitivity across the bridge is of SB is equals to theta divided by delta R. Substitute the value, you will be getting your sensitivity. Okay. Here also the same method. The second problem, here it is. A highly sensitive galvanometer can detect a current as low as 0.1 nanoamps. Okay, this galvanometer is used in a Wheatstone bridge as a detector. The sensitivity of a galvanometer is given as 0.1 nanoamps. Okay. The resistance of galvanometer is negligible. Each arm of the bridge has a resistance of 1 kilo ohm. Resistance of a 1 kilo ohm. The input voltage applied to the bridge is of 20 volts. Calculate the smallest change in the resistance which can be detected. The resistance of the galvanometer can be neglected as compared with the internal resistance of the bridge. This is the whole problem it's given. Now the solution is going to be in the bridge what all things are given. P, Q, R, S. Observe here. Each bridge arm is taken as 1 kilo. 1 kilo ohm. For that reason 1000 ohms. With the equal balanced. So internal resistance what it will be going for? All are balanced means our R0 is going to be taken as R only. Here we calculated, but here it is not required. All are in a balanced for that reason. 1000 ohm. Let the change in the resistance be delta R. Output voltage of the bridge due to the unbalanced. That is taken as E0. The same thing. E0 is equals to, because of all are balanced here, all are having the equal resistances, but for that reason we are going to use this equation. E is into delta R divided by 4R. We don't know which one, that is delta R, we don't know. For that reason keep that is, we know about E, how much the E it's given, it's of a 20 volts. The same thing you write here. Then calculate here what you will be getting, 5 into 10 raised to minus 3 into delta R. Then current through the galvanometer. I is equals to what? V by R. Here we taken as a E0 divided by R0. That is equals to what? E0 is of E into 10 raised to minus 3 delta R divided by 1000. Solve for this. You will be getting as 0.1 into 10 raised to minus 9. What is our delta R here? That is delta R is equals to 0.1 into 10 raised to minus 9 into 1000 divided by 5 into 10 raised to this whole down. 5 into 10 raised to minus 3. Just change here. You will be getting of 1000. Right? You will be getting delta R as how much the value? You will be getting as delta R is equals to 20 micro ohms. Okay. This is what the smallest change in the resistor which can be detected. Okay. This is one type of problem and this is one more type of problem. Okay. Next, this is as a assignment. Question number 3 is the assignment. Just go through this and write it in your notes. Okay. Again, I will discuss this after you doing. Just to go through this. If you understood, it's okay. If you not understood, I will explain one more time of this problem. Okay. We'll stop today's class. Next, we will continue.